What's up, man? It's your boy DJ K at the party. Welcome back to another episode of the conversation reactions. Yes, that picture, the great man right there, Kevin Samuels. R.I.P. to the Godfather. So I want to put his picture because I want to. This episode is dedicated to him. We have a reaction vid. I'm doing a reaction video on Kevin Samuels. You see what the title says: Angry Baby Mama versus Kevin Samuels encouraging therapy. Because the reason why I wanted to do this video today was because I want you to see the interaction that they actually have with each other as far as how many times you'll see how calm Kevin Samuel is, and you'll actually see how hype and angry the baby mother or single mother is when she's trying to explain herself, and she also contradicts herself a lot. So, gentlemen, I want you to avoid women like this, and for the ladies who are single mothers out there, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? But I encourage every single mother, every single parent, period, whether it be a mother or a father. I encourage y'all to get therapy, just to make sure that you're fit to be in a relationship. So without further ado, and not only that, I will be stopping from time to time to commentate on the video. So just wanted to let you guys know that. And without further ado, we will get started with the video.
I'll be nice to you. You be nice to me. That's all I did. You want to go by Lewis? Okay. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
That's yeah. You coming into a place. What do you have for me, Lewis?
Well, I have a question and then I wanted to make a statement. My question is, why are you shaming women who
Lewis, what you're not going to do is what you just attempted to do. I said it a bit first and I'll say it again. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me. But if all you can use is shaming language and these kind of things, I'll bid you a good night. You either have a conversation like a reasonable adult or you go elsewhere. Now, you can unmute yourself and attempt to do this one more again. I do not accept you coming in here saying, shaming this. No, ma'am. Nope. No, ma'am. So what you're going to do is you're going to be respectful of what, look, man, I'm having to raise my voice. I have pleasant conversation with everybody else. And because you may be in your feelings a little upset, I'm not shaming anything. There are 5,000 people who watched it. So what is your issue? Well, thank you.
it makes me feel like that it's making women feel shameful that they had kids by a man and that wasn't their plan for life. Like that's not their life.
Excuse me. So see, hold on. This is how old are you?
I'm 30.
No child gets born that a woman did not want to bring to this world.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
true.
so to say that I'm making them feel shameful for a choice they made, no. You choose to be a parent, that has consequences.
I don't think choosing to be a parent is a negative thing.
I
And
never said it was a negative thing. I just said it has consequences.
I think with everything in life has consequences.
But choosing to be a parent, okay. But see, what you came on here trying to do is you telling women to having a child that they didn't plan or the life didn't work is shameful. Man, life is
No,
about
you didn't
choice.
let me finish. You didn't
Well,
let me
well,
finish. I
because
was saying
first
that
you're not going to talk over me. When you come in here telling me that it's shameful what I'm doing, you can say what you have to say. You have 20 seconds, but be respectful.
I'm not saying that what you're saying is shameful. I'm saying it will make a woman feel shameful. That you're saying that because they have a kid, there's no.
Wait, I have to pause right there. She just said, "I'm not saying you're being shameful." If y'all go back, she said that you're shaming, you're shaming women, or you're being shameful to women. She said it out of her own mouth. So is it one or the other? This is what I'm saying. Therapy, therapy is needed, especially in our community, black people. We try to hide and be like, therapy is only for crazy people. No, therapy is for everyone. I've went to therapy. I've done my own work, especially after my divorce as well. I also part of divorce groups. We had whole textbooks as far as getting through divorce. You know, it was amazing. Support group was awesome. Man, what a journey. But but I want you to see how um, how she says something. She didn't say anything, and then she says something. Um, but I'll go ahead and continue to dig.
Future in that for them. They can't find it. They're not going to be able to be married or get a husband or anything
That's
like
not what I
that.
said. But I mean, but let me make it real clear. We do need to bring shame back because
Oh
you
yes,
ladies. Well, because here's the thing. I
I
talk
agree.
about a certain caliber of man, and these men don't want children from another man. Ma'am, do you not think? Okay, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
You have a son.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your son makes something of himself. He becomes an attorney, a well-regarded attorney, 35 years old. You want him? You think that he should bring home a woman with 3 kids by 2 different dudes? Or should
I
he go
think
out?
he should bring home a woman
No,
who
no,
he
no, no,
loves.
no. See, you didn't answer. No, 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 no. See,
Yes,
see,
I
no,
think
no,
I'm
no. See,
answering.
no, 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 no. I didn't even get the question out of my mouth before you decide. See, you know what? I'll let you go ahead. You think he should do what?
I think he should bring home whoever he please, whoever he's happy with.
Right,
Just because a woman
right.
doesn't have a kid doesn't mean that you're going to be happy with her.
Ma'am, where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals because,
Okay,
oh
okay.
my
How many
God, I don't even
children do
want to
you
go there.
have? How many children do you have?
I have one child.
Ladies, ladies, quit doing that. Quit saying that I turned down two proposals. That's not cute. That's not cute. That's nothing to brag about. For you to turn down two proposals, that makes you guilty right there. That you don't know how to pick me. That you want. If you turn down two proposals, man takes his time, goes to the store, puts money down for a ring for you, does what he needs to do, however he proposes, whether he's planning a proposal, maybe with different tools or whatever for you to figure out what he's doing, whatever. That should take time. For most, it takes time. We fact that you cannot choose men, the right men for you. Simple as that. All right, now let's continue.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men, especially
I disagree
productive,
because a lot of
competitive,
men want men.
excuse me, especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own families. See, what you have a problem with, man, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
Appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the
Another thing,
problem?
my
Then what's the
I have
Now you heard what she said. She said, "I appreciate the truth and your honesty." Watch how she backpedals after she says something to acknowledge what he's actually doing. Thank you for being honest, and then watch what she says next. Y'all. It's crazy. I'm telling you, really pay attention.
what I
one
mean,
more question.
but what's the problem with saying?
I just don't feel like
What's the
that's.
feelings, man? What's the
But
problem to tell? You
that's not
cannot
true
overtalk
because
me.
my mom have.
You cannot overtalk me. You cannot do that. Calm down and just respond. You can unmute yourself, but you can't overtalk me. See, this is another reason dealing with women with children. You get overly emotional because your children are important to you, but they're important to you, not us. You can unmute yourself.
Wow, that is not true. You're
You can
one sided.
excuse me. No. Your children are important to you. They're not important to us. It's like my child is
A
important to
high
me.
value man.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm
Your child is important to you. It's not important to
so,
us. And here's the real question.
who is
Why
us? Who is us?
other men out here, the
You
public, not
you
not the
consider yourself a high
excuse me,
value
man.
man,
No,
right?
this ain't about me, ma'am.
He's right. I know that's a harsh reality, and it's very honest. You have to understand that if they're not biologically our children, they're not as important to us as they are our own children. You know, yes, our my child is important, but I also have to understand that if I'm dating somebody, um, that I also have to get that same energy as well. You know, her child is going to be more important than my child. I get it. I know I'm going to get some pushback on this. I understand. But that's just reality. When I can speak on it because I used to be a stepdad. You know, um, when I would date my ex, or when I was with my ex-wife, you know, um, her children were liability, not assets. Um, and I can speak off of that because of outcome. Okay? I can't. I don't have rights to those children. You know, even though I raised one from which was one uh, all the way, I believe, until maybe 13, and the other one forward to like 14. And I can't get that time back. I can't get that money back. Um, I can't just, you know, when I pick my son up or whatever, but then pick my son up. If I were to pick up my son, I can't get the girl either. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't have rights. You know? Um, so that's the outcome. So um, your own children are assets, and somebody else's children are liabilities. It's as simple as that. So um, try to take feeling out of it with logistics. So, all right. Here's it.
Why didn't you? Why are you and your? Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
Well, then that's your okay. So what I need you to understand on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would says she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child, and then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree
your
with
child.
that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree with
there's a
that part,
reason.
but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments in my
Yes, but
life because
well, yeah,
I am
you
growing as
are,
a
but
person.
you are. Stop. No, yeah, you are, but we don't have.
I'm
But
growing
understand.
as a
So listen,
person, so
listen,
I'm going
listen, listen, listen. You are, but the world does not owe you understanding. You're allowed to make. You're allowed to make
they
poor judgment.
don't. But
But
guess
guess
what?
what? We are
The
going to
world
judge,
does it too.
ma'am.
We all do
If
it.
you don't sit
It's
your
called
emotional
growth.
self down, lady, I'm sorry. That the world is not
It's
going to
called growth.
continue. The world ain't going to continue to. First of all, your child is your least of your problems. And this
That's facts. The least of your problem. Y'all hear her tone? She's angry and bitter as shit. Like, and not only that, he's the host of the show. He has to keep the show moving. He has to keep the show moving. So she's interrupting him while he's trying to answer the question, over talking him multiple times, and he's saying, "Man, don't over talk. You're not supposed to over talk the host. It's their show. Don't over talk the host, especially when you called up there. You called up there to get answers, whether you disagreed with his methodology or not. Just be open enough to listen to what he has to say and then respond. Listen to understand, not to respond. All right, you go.
is the kind of bull that goes on too often with women, black women in particular. Think you know, because you can get your ass up here and be emotional and talk loud, it's going to overcome the fact that you made a baby with a dude that you say ain't good enough. That's your problem. The world does not owe you understanding. And you sound like you need a whole lot of damn therapy because you're far too angry about you chose to do. You can't make this shit up, people. Okay.
That's how I am. It's not coming from a bad place or anything.
Okay.
But my frustration comes from not because of my dating life, because I don't date. I've given up on the people and
She's lying. She's absolutely lying. She is frustrated as fuck because she can't find no goddamn life. And the thing is, she plays victim. Stop being in the dating market if you're going to be a victim. If you're going to keep your walls up. Stop doing it. Come into the dating market with good faith. Okay? Ask the right necessary questions. Hold them accountable with their answers. And that's how you do it. Don't come up with your walls already built up. How are you trying to get to know somebody, or are you trying to have somebody get to know you and your walls are up? You can't do that. It doesn't make any sense. There's no point of dating if you're gonna just be in your little hut or in the shell and have, be in your little space. Especially if a man is taking time out of his day or evening, spend time with you, and he's also paying the bill as well because he wants a caliber of woman to add value to his life. When you come into the dating market with raw love, that's disrespectful. It is. It is very disrespectful. And I encourage you to get therapy. You're not ready to date if you have a wall up. If you play a victim, you're supposed to out of therapy is victor, overcoming. Once you have your breakdown, you make a breakthrough. Let me say that again. Once you have a breakdown, you make a breakthrough. No longer a victim and a victor. You become a better and healthier person mentally, physically, spiritually, and adding value to another person. But here's the clip.
Today's world, it's not just the men, it's just the people of today's world. They're so tainted, they're so nasty, and it's just a different world from where I'm old school. I grew up around women who date high quality men.
I know y'all seen his face, right? I know y'all seen his face. He was like nasty. He been nasty and rude and over talking me this whole entire time. How so? You're a walking contradiction. But I digress.
So I'm frustrated for the women out there that are still out there trying to date and find love and have kids. Life isn't one-sided, and I want them to know that there is
Let
like
me let me ask you a question.
autonomy.
Hold on. You said something I want to ask about. You said you're old school and you grew up around women who dated high quality men.
They currently are dating.
Okay, but where are the husbands?
They're married actually. They're
Okay,
married. I'm
but
sorry. They're
okay,
married.
all right, okay. And are you actually saying you've given up because what? There are no men out here that are worth a damn?
No, and that's I want to say when I say this, I didn't say that my child's father wasn't shit. We were young, so my
You
issue
said
and
he
why
wasn't good enough.
he wasn't good enough for me to marry. I was a young girl. That's what I'm saying.
But you need to slow
Circumstances,
down. You need to slow down. When you
because
say
you're
a
not
man,
putting up.
no, ma'am, I'll let you speak. When you say a
People
man's
go
not,
through
no. See, I'm not going to let you get that off. You say he wasn't good enough, then you shouldn't have had the baby.
I understand.
That's true. You shouldn't have had the baby. You should not have had the baby. Hey, um, just because you make a choice or a decision doesn't mean that you get to choose the consequences. You do not get to choose the consequences at all. That come along with it. You get to choose the outcomes that happen to you. Now that you have the outcomes happening to you, now you need to figure out how to maneuver them. How do you get to stuff? Getting with certain people who possibly been through the same thing that you're currently going through. Indulging in those resources. But people do not have to give a shit about how you feel. This is the real world. You don't have to. Because again, just because you make a decision doesn't mean you get to choose the consequences. That is reality. That is absolute reality. Okay. Back to the video.
Understand that I was young. That was
Okay, but you're still
experience.
saying okay.
That's
But
an
here's
experience.
first. Okay, you're not going to talk over me. I said it again. Your child is how old?
My child is 13.
And you're still this angry?
I'm not angry.
Oh yes,
Why?
you are.
My tongue.
She lied again, y'all. She lied again. She just said she wasn't angry. Bruh. What? And then watch when I play the rest of the video how she contradicts herself. You are angry as hell, lady. Angry as hell. Right?
My
Yeah.
tone makes
Oh,
you
okay.
think I'm far from angry.
Ma'am,
I'm very
ma'am.
what I'm angry
No,
about,
no, ma'am.
sir.
You need to check this. No,
Sir,
ma'am.
can I?
Just said you weren't angry. Just said you weren't angry. And watch how he calls her out.
I tell you
No,
why I'm
no.
angry?
No, because you just said you were not angry, and now you're telling me you're angry, ma'am. I need to ask you one
I'm angry
question. I need you
because
to
I want
no,
women to know
no,
they can
no.
find husbands.
You're not going to do this shit. I don't see what you should give up because you're not fit to be with anybody.
Ladies, you guys can find
No,
love.
shut that shit up. You're not fit to be with anybody. You're zip damn crazy. And see, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like this one right here. These damn here thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else because your broken ass. Take your ass to therapy because you are angry as a mother sucker.
Alright, so that's the video. And he proven. He proven the fact that she was angry as shit. Like you can't like you cannot just come on here and just call you out for your shit. Simple as that. Call you out for the shit. And the thing is, this is the reason why a lot of women were I wouldn't say a lot, he actually had a lot of you know, in track. Um this is what he had, I would say modern were upset with him because he called them on their shit. If you want to do better, if you look, if you'll do better if you know better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the okay. Ladies, do better. Then do better as far as picking up as far as doing your purpose. Okay, stop being simp. Stop doing this. This company being simp is the being. Okay, indulge in your masculinity. Ladies, indulge in your femininity. It's your superpower. Sorry, masculinity and masculinity does not mix. It doesn't. Masculinity attracts femininity. And femininity attracts masculinity. It's not. That's what I'm saying. And if we can please stop using the word partner, stop using the word partner. Especially if you're marriage minded, you should be looking for a husband. I mean, you should be looking for a wife. That's the terminology y'all should use. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all for uh, tuning in on this episode of the Conversation Reaction. I'm your host, JK Dr. Party. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, show some love to the channel. Like I said, it's a brand new channel, and we're doing some great numbers over here. That's a big video. I appreciate y'all for that. And please uh, send me any content that you guys want. Send me that uh, jk.party at gmail.com. That's again, jk.party at gmail.com. I am your host, JK.Party. I'm out.